Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Getting Snacky with Darrel. Right here in my hand, I have the new Dunkin Pumpkin Munchkin Milkshake. Actually, I think it's just technically called the Pumpkin Munchkin Milkshake. For those locations that offer Baskin-Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts, they have combined, they have collabed already, so it's a second double entendre collab. So they are combining their pumpkin, let me get the mixture, pumpkin cheesecake ice cream and their pumpkin munchkins together in here to make a milkshake. Now they also are supposed to have some ginger snap cookie crisps or pieces and a cinnamon cream cheese ribbon swirled in here together. So the way I'm seeing it is that it's basically like a cake shake. For those who are near a Portillo's or maybe another local establishment in your area that combines a piece of cake and blends it all together in a milkshake, I'm feeling this is what Dunkin' has done. They're adding the pumpkin donut holes, the munchkins, in with a milkshake, and they have that new flavor because it's fall, is the pumpkin cheesecake. So let's go in for a sip. Gave it a little bit mix. You can see it's a little bit thick. I'm gonna see if I can try to get to. It's not as thick as I thought it would be. It's not like a McFlurry or anything like that. Oh, I don't know, you can't really tell. I'll try to get you a better view once I drink some more of this. I don't want to spill all over. But let's just go right in for the Pumpkin Munchkin Milkshake. Let's go. Definitely get the cinnamon right away, and you get the pieces of the munchkins. Now it is, I have a small straw here, like it's not like one of those like boba straws, and everything is flowing really nice. So it's definitely not a thick milkshake. I think they could have made this thicker, so I don't know if it's maybe just this location that I had. Speaking of location, this is a Chicagoland exclusive. We finally get one. I always see about these test markets and whatnot, and it's never in the Chicagoland area. But so this is in the Chicagoland area, and again, not all locations, because I actually had to go to a second location. I actually called ahead because the first place closer to my home didn't offer it, and so I had to go one that's a little about 10 minutes away from me. So you just got to make sure it's a Dunkin Baskin-Robbins collab location, and if they are offering it. So again, back to this. So it's not super thick, which I'm a little disappointed in. So I wish it was thicker, but you generally get the bits of the munchkin. So again, I don't know how many, I don't know what the combination is, if there's supposed to be like 3 or 4. I think you can always add more munchkins to it, but you definitely get the pumpkin taste to it. You definitely get the cinnamon taste to it. I've not tried the pumpkin cheesecake ice cream by itself, so I'm not sure how much is really in here, but it's all the similar flavors, so it's not bad. But it is very good in the sense if you like the pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, that kind of flavoring, this is definitely up your alley. And then you just add the munchkins to it, so you have a little bit of the bits in there. Again, I wish it was thicker, so maybe they need more ice cream or they need more munchkins. Because man, if it was just the texture was a little bit thicker and you had a little bit more of the pieces of the munchkins in here, this can highly compete with the Portillo's famous cake shake. So Dunkin', I see what you're doing, and Dunkin' Baskin, I see what you guys are doing, and let's keep it up. Again, this is right now it's only in the Chicagoland market, so this is, and it's only going through November 30th. Oh, I got a little bit of the munchkin in the back of my throat here. So you still have plenty of time. Pardon me. About 6 weeks or so, if not longer, depending when you watch this video. But November 30th is when this is the availability of this pumpkin munchkin milkshake. I kind of like saying that, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so if you like the pumpkin and you like shakes, this could be perhaps even an alternative to like a cold brew flavoring of a pumpkin or iced coffee. So give it a try. Why not? Maybe you ask them to make it extra thick or more ice cream. I don't know. But again, this just needs to be thicker. That's the biggest thing I could emphasize on this. But the taste is definitely there. And maybe I throw in a couple more munchkins because I want to taste that you have the munchkins in there. Hey, I need to add something in there. So depending on how I edit this in, I kind of forgot about the ginger snap cookies. And so I didn't really talk about it in the review. So that's another thing that they need to kind of fix. So again, I don't know if it's this location, but I felt like there was no ginger snap cookies in there. And so I need to add that to my things that Dunkin needs to kind of tweak on there. More munchkins, more ginger snap cookies. All right, back to the review. All right, so that's my review on this episode of Getting Snacky with Darrel. Check these out. Maybe it'll be coming to your market. Maybe it'll hit the East Coast and the other locations where Dunkin is at. West Coast, hopefully you'll get a few more. I know there's a couple locations out there in the West Coast, so maybe you guys will get it as well coming up. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and have a snack-tastic day. Later.